We're cleared for takeoff, 4:40 p.m, so it's 16:40 hours. Runway 24 at Cotonou Airport in Benin. Lovely afternoon light, a few clouds around. We're 15 seconds late, which is not too bad. We've got a slight wind, I think 6 knots. See the windsock over there, bouncing around a bit. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Full throttle. And Thunderbirds are go. 30 knots, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, rotating 6 degrees, and positive rate of climb, gear up, flaps up 1 stage, and that's it. We're only had them down 1 stage. Right. So we're going to do a right turn over the ocean, and this time I'm going to try to keep it
007, continue for north departure.
a little bit tighter. Mike India Golf 1.
New tower, Mike India Golf 007, continue for north
Because
departure.
the runway heading is the same heading as our first leg. And last time I did quite a wide turn and ended up halfway across the lake. So let's get this heading sorted out. Nice and close to the runway. There we go. And climb to 1500 feet and fly runway heading, which is 06. But there you go. It's a nice easy visual indicator of which way to go. How cool is that? Yeah, very cool. Now what's your altitude? Says he. Okay, just interesting. Every time you fly the same route, you see something different. I just noticed the holding areas, which I didn't see while I was on the ground. So it's good to know. If you're going to sit there and, you know, text somebody or use social media or whatever you do before you take off, that's the place to do it. So we're right on track, and we, as we mentioned when we landed last time, if you line up this river mouth with that peninsula ahead and the river mouth over the other side, you're going to be pretty much on track. Pretty much. Pretty close. Close enough for government work, as the saying goes.
007, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Mike India Golf 1.
New tower, Mike India Golf 007, frequency change.
So the GoPros are all working. Let's have a look to the north. Lovely. Northwest. Yep. Okay. Now 1500 feet. Got a track slightly left of that river mouth. There's a smaller one which we're actually aiming for. Let's see if the camera can see it. Yep, can just see it. Just see it. Cut us right across the top of Port-Novo. Just unreal lighting conditions out here. It's just so nice. The sky is so clear. You can see the haze in the air over there, plus the sunlight. Fantastic. Well, I got a bit high there. I came back down to 1500 feet. Cut right across top third of Port-Novo. Look at that. Let's get the camera out on that. So nice. So nice. So as usual, because I'm in a faster aircraft, which is pretty much designed for this kind of thing, got great visibility. I am going pretty fast to keep the video time down, but in a light aircraft can easily take 45 minutes for this flight. Really savour the sights. So the landscape looks great, but of course rather more subdued in chroma at this time of day. Still pretty spectacular. Right, so I've just checked my track, I'm a little bit left. And I'm heading for an intersection at a town just to the north of Port-Novo. And of course this is Port-Novo on the right. We'll be crossing that river on the way back down. That river, yeah, the river and that bridge on the way back down. It's so cool. So we're looking for, you can see this green band of forest at the north end of town. Even if it's certain times of the year it might change colour, but it's just a thick band of trees. Goes right across the north of town. So that's a good reference point. We're going to come along the road in a moment, back down across that. Slowing up, looking for the turn point. So dense trees. We need to get within a couple of miles, which is about now, and we can start to see crossroads here. And the road to the right just becoming apparent now. Yep, large buildings there, probably shopping mall. And here we go, there's the road. And it's got this nice orange clearing at the south end of it, so that's another little thing to note for next time. Right, we just fly along this direction for about 5 miles. Speed up a bit. Do a bit of rubbernecking. Down to about 500 feet to really check out what people are doing down there. I can see they're having a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. Alright, climb a bit so I can see the next turn point. Go to my left wing cam. And we'll next turn point's easy peasy. Oh, I was stressing out about seeing a road intersection. No, simple. Bridge, easy. And football stadium on the right. Bridge is where we're turning, and we're just following the road. Straight along that road to the beach. Easy as. See if I can get a bit too far to the left. That's all right. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay, it's the hard part over. Wasn't that hard, because now we're just going to follow the beach back to the airport. I'd like to put those kind of legs at the end of the flight if I can, because if you're flying slow and you've been up for half an hour, you really want to relax at the end of the flight. You don't want the hard work to be there. Plus you're probably a bit fatigued by then. Looking forward to a cup of tea. So now we just follow the beach and totally relax all the way back to the airport. Easy as. So 1500 feet now, standard altitude. Of course, well, I was going to say I have different ideas of relaxation, but one of them involves getting up close and personal with the landscape. Let's just do that for a few seconds. Wow, that's pretty Nice. Yeah, look at the sun on the water. 200 feet altitude. Don't do this at home. But of course you can do it, and it's a lot of fun. Very cool. Okay, I'm going to pull up now and talk to the airport. Now we know where we are because we identified that peninsula on the way out. We flew up that way, and there's the river mouth here that drains the large lake, so we know we're pretty close to the airport. Let's talk to them. Channel 2. Channel 1. Mike India Golf 3.
Cotonou Tower, Mike India Golf 0076 miles east, 2,100 feet to land.
Mike India Golf 007 Cotonou Tower. Altimeter 29.92, wind 27 and 7. Fly straight and runway 24.
Excellent.
007 wind 27 and 7. Clear to land runway 24.
Mike India Golf 1.
Clear to land runway 24007.
Now I was loitering there because I was hoping she'd say that, and this river mouth we've determined is going to set us up pretty nicely for runway 24. So I'm going to do a slow turn over the water here, past the river mouth, and should be lined up pretty well to land, even though we can't even see the airport. Well, actually I can see it now. It's right in the middle there. Okay, throttle back, gear coming down. Pop the speed brake. There it is. Gears coming down. Flaps down full. And we're lined up pretty well to land. So heading good, altitude 1200, speed 168. Looks pretty good. And look at that, landing right out to sea. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that. The backdrop is so nice. Okay, let's focus on this landing. There's the outer marker beeping at us. That was a little bit rough landing on the left wheel first, because I started daydreaming at the end. I was just enjoying the view and you know, musing about how much fun it is. Anyway, we made it, but I'll pay more attention next time. So yeah, there you go, the lovely BENIN.